Welcome back to Absolute Cinema Review. For today, we have Movie I Made You Watch yet again. Today, we got some great picks. So I recommended Love Exposure by Sion Sono.
Yep, I recommended Tokyo Story. Not gonna try to remember the director's name right now.
Ozu something.
Yeah.
His name. What is that? I don't know if that's his first or last name.
First name.
First name. No, it's Ozu, but not going to try to pronounce his last name if I don't know it off the top of my head. It will be in the description, I'm sure.
And then sorry.
No, go ahead.
And then I recommended The Florida Project by Sean Baker.
Nice. Yep. Great movies. We're going to start off with Love Exposure and the scores for Love Exposure. All right. Let's reveal in 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Perfect
five.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
I think
Let's go.
that might be the first time that's ever
Yeah,
happened on our
definitely.
channel so far.
Perfect trifecta right there.
Yep.
Fives
I
across
just
the
want
board.
to start off by saying I've rewatched this movie. The best movie of all time. It was my second time watching it just this past week. Is my favorite movie ever. But let's talk about it.
While I don't agree with that, I can still very easily see why you think that.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I'm kind of with you. Like, this is going to break my Letterboxd top 4. Like, I'm not having a top 4 anymore. Like, I'm just switching up what that even means. Because I was just like, how do I have this many movies in my, like, top, category?
There's
I
just
can't
too many
do that anymore.
goats.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This movie, like, in a word, is just epic.
Yeah.
I mean, it
really
is
is.
an epic. Yeah.
It's just what it feels like.
Dude,
Yeah,
all the
100%.
characters, like it goes so deep into each character. I mean, it's 4 hours. I fucking hope so, but holy shit.
Dude, this 4 hours did not feel like 4 hours at all. I mean, I took 2 separate viewings of it, but each time it was just like, it flew by so fast. You realize this movie's just working at a different level almost immediately. Like, you're like, why do I like these characters so much already?
Exactly.
Like, I'm so drawn into everything. And my favorite part is first, like, 30 minutes or whatever, I'm like, this is kind of sad, but it's more funny. I'm just expecting a full-on comedy, and then the second half of it, dude, you are just in despair, man.
Yeah. Holy
You're just,
shit.
What's his name? You just
Yeah.
want you to come through so badly.
Yeah.
Like, you want him to win, bro. Like, you just want him to be at peace, and you're not expecting that on the first half. The first half, you're like, this is the funniest shit ever. And then,
Yeah. It explores so many themes so well.
Yeah.
Relationships with religions, religion versus a cult and what that means, mental insanity, sexual relationships, love. Like it intertwines these so well too. Like there are such specific scenes that I remember, like Yoko's reciting of that Corinthians verse
it's
on the
so
beach
fucking peak, bro.
with Beethoven in the
Yeah,
background,
holy
and it's
shit.
just a one shot for 5 minutes of just her face, and it's the top 10 like best scenes I think I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Like I was sat in my seat just frozen.
Mm-hmm.
I think I literally looked like this while I was watching it. Like
Yeah.
yeah, you think the
I mean-
movie's kind of taken a basic kind of view of religion and like deeper concepts, I feel like, until that scene where it's just like, no, we're not skipping anything. Like, we're explaining everything. Like,
I
just
love
can't
how
even
they,
put
like-
words to it, man. Oh my
Yep.
God.
Even towards the end, like maybe it's a little bit of a slow part. I mean, you're gonna have maybe a little bit. I mean, I would low-key say it doesn't have slow parts,
Yeah.
but like the part where they go super deep into the Zero Church,
Yes.
and like
Yeah.
like he's getting initiated and all that. I thought even that was like a great part of the movie. It was like right after the Corinthian speech.
I agree.
Yeah,
It was like synonymous with Scientology almost.
exactly.
Like I will say, like I felt not to like change the direction of the conversation too much, but at certain points I felt like kind of how I feel watching anime sometimes, where it's like if someone were to walk in with no context of what I was watching, they'd be like, "What am
Oh,
I
yeah,
looking
no.
at?" Like,
Yeah.
This
they'd be
movie
like-
is crazy,
They'd be like,
for
"What am I
sure.
seeing right now?" Like one of the best arcs or my favorite parts of the movie is when you like first meets this like ragtag group of guys, and they're like, "You has like a special talent. We need to introduce him to the master."
Yeah,
And they bring him to the guy that's
Yeah.
like gonna teach him how to take pictures of panties.
Yeah.
It's like his training arc of doing this. I
Yeah.
laughed so hard.
dude, what a great group of friends.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Just
Oh my
like there
God.
for him when he needs
Bro,
him.
when
I
he's
love
running
those
on the
guys.
street and he like falls down because he's so heartbroken and his friends are there. Bro, when they give him a bomb because he asked for a bomb to like basically do a terrorist attack.
Wait,
His
no,
boys
that
are
wasn't
like,
his
no, that
friend,
wasn't his
though.
boys. That was a dude. So he was doing like the confessions for the porn,
yeah.
and that whole scene of like 20 guys just like the worst things you could possibly is just like I forgive you,
Yeah.
and then one guy's like I want to blow something up. He's like
Let's
we're
link
gonna
later.
talk about this later.
Yeah.
He's like,
Dude, no,
I
what you
have
were
an
saying though,
idea.
what you were saying though about that part where it goes into the Zero Church, when I was watching it, I was like, all right, this is kind of weird for like the third act. It's kind of taken me out of like the pace of the story a little bit, I felt like. But then like the last 15 minutes or so or whatever just was like, oh, that part was completely necessary.
Exactly.
Like,
Like,
that's
that
supposed to be a
story-
sorrowful last.
Yeah.
like-
That storyline is like in a movie in itself. Like it has its own rise and fall and
Yes.
conclusion.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude! I wanted to say, like something I noticed this time is like the juxtaposition of the three characters, Yu, Yoko, and Koike, how they like experience love and trauma. So like Koike, like they all had traumatic upbringings in one way or another, but she was like the most traumatized and like she views love as something that's horrible.
Yeah.
So I feel like as a member of this Zero Church, she literally like, has a hole in her. Like she's not whole, and she wants to share that like unholiness with everyone else.
Yeah.
Like the soundtrack, like the album is literally called Hollow Me. So
Wow.
yeah. So she just like is like uncurable, and she wants to uncure everyone else.
She
too.
seemed like such a side character at first, and then just the comparisons between
Yeah.
her and then the.
I
you.
think-
she's like too far gone. She can't experience love.
Yeah.
And then
I think they did a very good job of making sure you knew she was subtly always there, though. Like the black van and like cutting to
Yeah.
her at random times until it's finally revealed that she was there the whole time and listening and watching everything. There's like kind of subtle hints of that. But what I will say is my favorite part about her character was the symbolic passing of her insanity to you when she like kills herself at the end. And she's like it's your turn, you to like delve into full insanity.
yeah.
Oh,
You know
I
what
feel
I
like,
mean?
damn, I'm stupid, man. I didn't even get that.
Oh
really.
my
Yeah.
god, no! Like it's clear. It was like a clear symbolic.
She's like the
passing,
driving force in like obviously use life, like anyone's life, to like it can break bad in any moment, and she's always there watching.
She like symbolizes the world almost. Like
Literally.
these two people are trying to fall in love, and then she's just like there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also loved Yu's motivators. Like his motivator for the first half of the movie is basically just to piss off his dad. Like it's like he
no,
literally.
it's to get his dad's acceptance.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but like in a literal sense, it's to piss him off. But in
Yes.
his mind, he wants to have sins to be able to confess to his
Yeah,
dad.
so he can connect with his dad in the only way he knows how. It's like really
yes.
sad when you think about it, but
And then he meets his so-called Maria, and then his motives change. It's almost like the movie splits in half. In between the first focus, our main character has one driving motive, but then in the second half, it more so goes to his mom, where like he has this vision of his mom, like when you find your Maria, I want you to introduce me to her, and then he finds it in Yoko, and then for the rest of the movie, his driving force is literally by any means necessary gain her love and acceptance. And I thought that switch was so well done, and that's how you productively use 4 hours of
Yeah.
runtime. Like,
Yeah.
there's it's so hard to put into words like why this movie is so genius, just because there's so much to talk about.
yeah,
But I'm just pointing out things as I see them. You know, like
you felt that shit, right?
I mean,
Dude, I'm
told
not
you.
one to fall for like romance movies at all, really that much.
Mm-hmm.
But this one got me like, please let it work out. Like,
Yes.
When she was like, when Yoko was in the bed with her sister and like I think it was the last like 5 minutes, and she's like reminiscing on him literally crying blood in the Zero
my
building.
oh my god.
I'm like, I can't take this anymore, bro. like, holy shit.
And the fact that her going to see him at the end actually worked to
Yeah.
cure his insanity, I loved that because I was so concerned that like one of my favorite things about you was that he was so determined literally to do whatever it took for love, for Yoko. Like literally even if it meant breaking the law, killing people, you know, betraying his own sense of value and, you know, like figuring out who he was as a person.
yeah, what does he say? I love you more than I love God. Like,
Yeah,
that part,
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Some deep shit right there.
Yeah,
But
and
like,
he gets a boner from the heart, bro.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
never has a boner been more touching. You know what I
Really?
mean? That shit was funny as hell at the end when he like figures out like his identity again, and he just gets like he gets a boner and it makes like a
The
sound
biggest
effect
hard on of
with it.
all time. Yeah.
That shit was hilarious. But where I was going with that point is I love that him actually like kidnapping her and keeping her in that bus on the beach actually paid off.
Yeah,
That was the moment where I feel like in her like deep consciousness, it got through to her that he was a good guy and actually trying to save her from the Zero Church. You know, I was scared that in the end, all of his work in doing that was not going to pay off. And I was like, damn, bro. Like,
Yeah, they had to bring you down.
Oh
to the
my God,
pits
to the
to bring you
depths,
back
to the
up to the
depths.
highest. dude.
Exactly.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
I think my like favorite scene or like favorite like 10 minutes was when they were in that bus.
Yeah.
Like those silent moments where it's just night, you can hear the breeze and they're just chilling there. She's like going through it, not wanting to say nothing. He's like nervous on what to say. He's like, do I even eat the bread, or are we going to like food strike together and not eat? Like, I love that part.
Yeah.
There were like 15 to 20 minutes of just no dialogue, and it was perfect.
Well, I don't think that's that long.
Wait,
It
what?
might not have been that long.
No,
I'm
it wasn't.
exaggerating. I'm exaggerating, but there was a good amount of time
There
with no
was
dialogue.
that was a very calm moment of the film
Yeah.
amongst a very not calm rest of the film.
I
Yes.
agree.
I honestly, my favorite part, I'd have to say, is the end of part 1, where shit's still kind of like it's more like comedy focused, I guess. Because I was just like, you're right. It's kind of brushes off as an anime almost, like the comedy of it. It's just like you can't even think of anything like that, dude.
No, never.
Dude, this is like, if I have one recommendation for this movie, bro, this is as well crafted as The Godfather, but as funny as Velocipaster, dude.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is amazing.
It's a perfect blend of genres.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, that's what you can accomplish with this runtime. Like, to your point, I was talking about The Master before, like the scenes where they're training. In between each of like the training segments, it just zooms in on the Master's face. He's like, nice.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Dude,
Excellent.
shout out to the title card 1 hour into the movie.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
my God. It's
God.
beautiful.
Yeah.
What a setup. I'm like, damn, I guess I set it up pretty well.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
boom, 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 love exposure. And then it goes into the backstories of Yoko and Koike or whatever. Yeah.
165 days until the miracle.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's beautiful. I will say my favorite scene or one-liner comes after Kyoko is like trying to ruin Yu's life by like putting the mixtape of him basically getting panty photos
Yeah.
in the classroom after
Yeah, it
she
was
like joins
nuts.
their class at school.
Dude, I felt like that should happen to me when it happened, bro.
That's what I'm
I was like,
saying,
bro,
dude.
free my
For
guy.
real.
That was nuts. But then they all go home together and the parents are like disappointed. It's complete chaos. And then he just starts losing his mind. He can't take it anymore and he runs away. And he like, it's just the scene of him sprinting and screaming, collapses in the street. And then it cuts to him like waking up and his friends pull up on him and put a jacket on him. And I forget the guy's name, but it's the guy that always has the tags. And he puts a jacket on him and he's like, look, 50% off.
Yeah.
50% less
Dude, he literally
sadness.
he's always just wearing some like straight stained drip. It just still has the tag on it. I love it so much.
He said 50% less sadness. I
Did he
lost
actually?
it.
Oh my
yes,
God,
I
yeah.
lost it. That was the funniest thing ever.
Bro, like, who's writing like that, bro?
I need to
love-
watch every single movie this director made now.
Yes.
yeah.
I
need
love
to.
how you became went from protege to the guy that they all look up to.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
He like
Yeah.
started working for the porn company.
Yeah.
They all got so excited.
Nah, they're like, this guy's moving at another level, man.
All
like,
his homies are like, "Oh my God, he's him!"
Yeah,
like
please teach us,
They all like bow to him at some point, right?
at the pool.
Yeah,
Like, teach us, please.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, dude.
God damn it, dude! What a great movie.
It was fantastic.
Not enough.
I-
Yeah, please, Letterbox Video Store, please. If
Watch
there's
it.
been any movie that I want to like have a copy of, or even be on streaming anywhere, it is
Yes.
this fucking movie.
If there's a
Please.
petition going, please send it to us. If not, we might start one ourselves because this movie needs to be watched by more people.
For real.
I mean, it's impossible to find right now. We had to go through some tribulations to even get access to it. Shout out to Christian for that. But, I mean, Christian, you've talked about this movie for a while, and now that I've finally seen it, I know why. And I could not be more happy that you recommended it because
I couldn't be more happy you guys liked it as much as me, bro.
it was really good.
Yeah.
It might have to go into the top 4.
Yeah.
It might have to.
Successful watch. Hopefully.
Okay, so the movie that I recommended this week is The Florida Project. All right, ratings 3 2, 1.
Wow.
Four.
Wow.
These
That's
are
what I thought.
five,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
4.5.
respect it. I like
Interesting.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy you guys liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great movie. Like we said earlier when we were doing the short form, very reminiscent of After Sun.
Yeah.
Kind of like the structure of the story, how it's not all super sad, and then it kind of hits you like a ton of bricks at the end.
Yeah, capturing like childhood
Mhm.
perfectly, like playing with
Yeah.
your friends at that age.
Yeah. I know this wasn't the message, but I couldn't help at some points thinking like, damn, man, kids are annoying.
No, there were some
Kids are
badass
annoying
kids,
sometimes,
bro.
bro.
Just right at the beginning, they're fucking spitting on the shorty's car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I remember thinking while watching this movie is that Sean Baker is another one of those directors that makes movies that are similar to each other in one way or another, like the vibe of them, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. Like obviously you would think that's a given, like for a director and their filmography, but especially with Sean Baker, sorry, I couldn't help but thinking of Anora while I was watching the movie.
There's like a deep sadness behind a not so sad, like scene almost. Like
Yeah.
even like in the first 45 minutes of Anora, like you can tell like she's not loving her predicament. Same with the characters in this movie.
Yeah.
So
It's like it's such an accurate depiction, like I said, of childhood, but then it's the realism of what's actually going on in the world and their lives that you don't even catch as like kids, you know?
Yeah.
Just made perfect. And that's what I love about Sean Baker. Like his movies are just so real. Like
Yeah.
they're timely. This is exactly something that's probably happening right now. Same with Anora, that could totally happen. And it's just I honestly love movies that have that kind of recency to them, where directors kind of draw on their like real lives and what
Yeah.
they see. Kind of hate what Robert Eggers said. Like
What'd
he
he
said,
say?
he was like, I can't like imagine trying to photograph a phone or a car.
what
Yeah,
the fuck, bro?
I know. Dude. Should made me pissed.
Bro, this movie is, like you said, is really good at capturing a time. Like when I'm watching this movie, I think about the 2010s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like her and her friend are at the pool smoking a blunt, listen to like 2010s rap.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh shit, 2016 or whatever year it was.
I was
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, literally, exactly.
Yeah.
No, yeah, great movie. Dude, I loved Willem Dafoe in this movie so
Yes.
much.
Oh my god, yeah.
I feel like it's not normal, or for me at least, from what I've seen of him, for him to just play like a regular ass dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like what is it, Platoon? He's a fucking soldier.
He's just like a psychopath in every
yeah,
other movie.
fucking Poor Things. He's the fucking demented doctor, or the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
He's just like a normal ass dude in this
Yeah.
movie, and I love it. He's just a good dude managing a hotel.
Yeah, it makes you realize like you need those type of people, you know, good
Yeah.
people to just watch out.
Yeah,
I was
not
about to bring that up.
yeah,
Like,
not a perfect person, but just a guy.
not at all, but I thought his character was great,
Mhm.
and I thought he played it really well. It was like refreshing to see him in that
Yeah.
kind of role. But he played it perfectly, of like the guy that's kind of in a dilemma himself, of he's trying to do the right thing, but he's also trying to do what's right for himself. You know what I mean? Like he's obviously managing a hotel chain that is not a great destination. Like it's highlighted multiple times through like the couple that comes in, and they thought
They thought they were going to fucking
they
Disney
thought they were going
World.
to Disney
Dude,
World.
that part
and
was
he's
so
like-
funny.
That part was nuts, and like
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not fucking staying here. Check the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian.
yeah, that's what I'm
was funny.
saying. Like just things like that in the end, especially when he's like, he's comforting Mooney, or trying to, being like, oh no, she's just having like a little talk with them over there. Like I don't know what they're talking about, but like he's talking to her. Like I don't know. Like there were just so many scenes that were just hard to watch, and the way that Sean Baker portrays it, like when Haley was like prostituting herself, the shots of like Mooney in the bathtub, like you don't
Yeah.
see what's going on, but you're just
Yeah.
inferring based on what you're seeing.
Dude, I didn't even like catch up on that. Like my media literacy is just cooked, but like I didn't catch up on that until like the second or probably the third or fourth time she's in the bathtub.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what the brother.
You're not
Oh
even
my
you're not
God,
even
bro.
seeing anything, but
No.
You
like,
feel it like
it almost hits harder because of that. Like
Fucking sucks, bro. Her name's Haley, right? The
Yeah.
girl? Yeah, like why can't, bro? Like she made me mad as fuck,
yeah.
bro. Like
it's
like
hard
that's
to
so
watch.
real. Like I blame her, but I don't,
Yeah.
for like what happens in the movie and all
Yeah.
that. Like
Dude, you know the actress, the mom, Haley, right?
yeah.
yeah,
She was just not even an actress. She was just living that life.
no way.
Sean Baker just recruited her.
Really?
Yeah, she was like doing that.
Oh, what the fuck?
For real.
Wow.
What
was
an
really good.
amazing performance. Yeah.
Insane performance for a non-actor.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
No idea.
And then same with the kid. All the kids were great, dude.
Seriously.
Amazing.
Dude,
For-
the end where she like goes up to her homie at the other hotel and she's just like, bye. I was just like, at first, like when she got up to the door, I was like already crying.
Yeah.
I was like, please don't do this.
Yeah.
And they did it, and it hurt a lot, bro.
Dude,
At least they went to Disney World.
Yeah.
They didn't go to Disney World.
Yeah, they did at the end.
No, that's
Well,
it's-
like
it's
spiritually at
the-
least.
You know how
Whatever.
like the thing like changes.
What do you
That
mean?
like the what is it called? The aspect ratio changes at the end.
Yeah.
Where they go to
It
Disney
opens
World
up.
and it's like shot differently.
Is it?
It's yeah.
I didn't notice that.
It's
Or maybe it's how I watched it.
yeah. It's because they didn't go to Disney World and it's just like her kind of daydreams of going to Disney World.
Oh, fuck. I mean, yeah, obviously, I mean, like,
Which
how the fuck are they going
sucks.
to even get into Disney World?
They're
But,
broke,
like,
bro.
Dude, there were some tough ass kids too. That's why it hurt at the end, dude.
Yeah.
Like, even after all like the terrible things she goes through, obviously when you're that young, you don't really comprehend what's happening. But that's the first time she cried throughout the whole movie, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
That broke me a
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
feel like this just hit home for me, like especially because I moved a lot, so it's just like that. Like you just got to go, like that's it.
I mean, the amount of people that I'm sure felt the same way and like felt a personal connection to this
Yeah.
from one way or another. That's just what Sean Baker does, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
Also, like growing up in apartments for a little bit, the vibe that they depicted of just your friends hanging out in like an apartment complex is like it cannot get more accurate than that. Just like perfect depiction.
yeah. I want to touch on the Disney World part at the end. Like, real or not, that shit touched me, bro. And Disney World is like that, bro. Yeah. It is like
I was
that.
gonna say, like, did Disney pay them to do that? I wonder, because it's like a
shit.
shot of the
It's
kingdom.
the most
and everything.
magical place on earth.
Dude,
bro.
I'm trying to go. I only went once as a kid and I didn't like it. Like as a child.
You're either
I
a
gotta
Disney
go.
kid or you're not.
Dude, I'm a Disney adult, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going
I am
in, like,
also
a
not.
I wasn't a
month.
Disney kid, but I'm trying to transfer to a Disney adult now.
Bro, you gotta go to Epcot, change your life, bro.
Okay.
Give me the Mickey ears right now, bro.
Yeah, I
Give
always
me
get
the wait, is Epcot the
It's one of the 4 at Disney World.
okay.
It's with the
Drink
ball,
around the world?
Wait,
World
what's the one
Showcase.
with the Harry Potter one? That's different.
That's
right?
Universal.
That's Universal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit's fire
Shit,
too.
dude.
All right. Anyways,
Yeah, we're talking
Yeah.
about fucking Disney World right now, but
Florida Project, very good movie, very sad movie.
Yeah.
Definitely need to watch it if you haven't. I think it's an important movie just because Sean Baker knows how to make a movie about how people actually live their lives.
Yep.
Hence the casting of a woman who is actually living her life like this. I mean, that's crazy. Not only because the performance was so good, but because it really does make it that much more realistic now that I know that.
low key, I didn't know that she was a non-actor, but when I saw her beating the shit out of her homie, I was like, oh, she's done this before.
Yeah.
Like, that was real
Yeah.
as fuck. She was slamming that shit. I was like,
My
damn.
God. No, the pettiness too at the
Yeah.
at the restaurant. She's
Dude,
like,
that's so
"Order
real, like-
anything you want.
Like
Yeah.
adults being petty like that, like that's exactly how it is.
Oh, it's very real. I can think of relationships in my own life where it's like that, like petty for no reason.
Yeah.
Well, in I'm forgetting her name, but in the other girl's mind, clearly a reason.
Yeah.
Like setting the building on fire, she knew about that. Haley
Mm-hmm.
did not, but in Haley's mind, it's like little to no reason. Like
Yeah.
like this, she's just being like a little bit mean. So and you're gonna just try to ruin her life and then beat her up. Like
Yeah.
you know,
Those like little things that can ruin a relationship, like not
Yes.
like no more free waffles. Like
Yeah.
that's so real. Like that can ruin a friendship. It's that small, but it's that big, you know?
I mean, when it's a matter if you're eating or not.
Well, yeah, it's not small, but like it's just on the surface, no more free waffles,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is a big thing.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Great
All
movie.
right. Yeah, great movie. Let's
Good
move on to the
suggestion,
next
Monty.
one.
Good
Yeah, great
suggestion.
suggestion.
All right.
Appreciate it, man. The movie that I suggested for everybody to watch was Tokyo Story. And I know everybody has their scores here, so we're going to do a reveal in
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Wow. No way.
2.5.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What? All right. So we're going to need to hear
Okay.
about
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Fuck this movie, dude.
Come on.
Fuck
Was
this
not
movie?
a fan. No, not at all,
Brother.
dude. Tokyo Story, more like bedtime story, bro. This shit
Okay,
was
I
just
agree, but
snooze fest.
no.
I
no,
draw
no.
my line. I draw my like pretension line like much before this movie.
No, dude.
Brother.
Media
Did not enjoy
literacy
it.
at 0.
No, you can't say that.
Yes, I can.
No, I know what the movie is about.
No,
that's
yeah.
not an accurate, like, I know what the movie's about. It's about intergenerational communication, like the modernity of cities, like, I don't know, the relationships you build throughout life and how they, like, change and matter more and how you view things differently. I understand what the movie is about. Did not like this. Boring as hell.
Okay.
This is
It
boring
was-
enough to make me just honestly, the 2.5 stars I have for this movie is solely based on the fact that it is a classic and that I have to respect that. If I didn't have any respect for that and this movie was not on Letterboxd 500, it would be a goddamn half star.
Nigga, what? How?
It's a bad take.
No.
You're saying you understand the message that the movie was trying to deliver.
Yes, dude.
You don't think it did that well?
It did it. No, I don't think it did. Maybe if I was in Japan at this time when the movie was created, I would have. But like the reality is, dude, we're scrolling, dude. We're you can't like I dropped like if you're super into this shit, if you're like reading every day, like you're obsessed with Tokyo, just like back when like what everything was like back then, like you're
Dude,
into urban
no,
planning and new city
I
creation,
disagree.
all that. I'm like, all right, go for it. Rate this movie like high as fuck. The fact that you guys like aren't into that shit, you guys are not reading, you guys don't know it's like the history about Tokyo, and then you're just giving this.
Brother,
nah.
I completely disagree. I think this movie is timeless in space and time. Like with when it was made doesn't matter. This movie could be made right now.
It could
It's like-
also be here. It could be in the U.S. and
Yeah.
I'd still have the same effect.
the story. It's like it's a Wonderful Life scenario where this movie fits in any time period, any generation. This story works in fucking 1200 AD, bro.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay, I guess
I was bored, but like the whole thing about parents and what they sacrifice for their children, and like a perfect line from the movie. They're in the train station. They're about to leave. They just saw their kids. They're all fucking assholes, whatever. And the dad goes, "Mom can get amazing sleep anywhere," to all their kids right before they leave.
Yeah.
And this is like such like a reassurance to their kids, like that they're fine. But this is a complete lie because they were just talking about how the mom has been having trouble sleeping lately, and like just like small moments like that is such well written dialogue, but also it's so real because like I've had moments of that with my parents, like myself. Like
Yeah.
my mom will say everything's fine when it's so far from it. And that touched me. It's really sad, but it's really real.
Yeah.
And like that's why and how this movie is such like a timeless piece.
okay, I respect it. No, I respect it. That's a good, yeah. Like I respect that you feel that way. Like, but like I like this movie was real enough to the point where it almost seemed like there wasn't enough room for creation itself. Like another thing I'll say is I love this as kind of a source material. Like if somebody were to recreate this in, more relatable characters, I would probably like it a little bit more. I would still think it's like pretty boring, but the fact that it wasn't, the fact that it was just this slow,
It's just
just
slow
can't-
cinema,
I can't
bro.
get over it. I cannot
I
get
think
over
these
it.
characters were wildly relatable. And I also think like you think about scenes like where the dad is going out to like the bar with his friends. That's like one of the only scenes where you see the dad like truly happy. It's almost like he puts on a fake smile the whole movie. And it's like sad, but it's so real. These characters are so real. This movie does such a good job of showing the monotony of life, especially when you're that old, dude, and you don't have much going on and you're so excited to see your kids, but the pace of their life is so vastly different from the parents, and that could not be more of a real and telling story to any era, like Christian said. Even now, as we're getting older, and our parents are going to get older too, and the pace of their life is going to be so different. But the highlight of their lives is going to be when we visit them and we see them and we have the stories to tell them.
Yeah.
And the fact that that did not happen for this couple is so devastating just in the fact itself, not in even what you're being shown on screen. It's like the subtleties of that. The fact that they're showing you that the kids are taking such a little interest in the fact that their parents are there, but it could not be more opposite for the parents. It's the highlight of their next 10 years, the fact that they made this trip to Tokyo, and they got to see their kids. Their kids can't wait for them to leave in
Yeah.
all reality,
And
so it's the polar opposite.
Yeah, I understand the message. I understand everything like that. It's just that I just draw my line like before this movie, Like
I
I
get what,
draw
like,
my
the
line
watching-
of pretension before
I don't think it was
this
pretentious.
movie.
I don't think it was
watching
pretentious.
experience
I think
wasn't,
watching it
like-
and then enjoying it, like, what did you rate it? Like 3.5?
Yeah.
When you watch it and you rate it the same as you did The Wolf of Wall Street, that rubs off as pretentious to me. Not the movie itself. The way that you're treating the viewing of the movie.
I thought it was really well made. Like there's other parts about appreciating art than enjoyability.
Agreed.
Yeah, of course. Of
Like,
course there is.
There's like so many like good shots, so many like well written.
The framing was
conversations.
nice, yeah.
Like
I
the
mean-
shot of them, the grandma and the grandpa, or mom and dad, like the two old people.
Yes.
Main characters walking on the line at the spa, and they're like, one edge is the ocean, the other edge of the city. It's like them walking on the line of life and death, and they have the ocean of life behind them, and like whatever on the other side. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah.
Just like a shot. It looked beautiful too,
Yeah.
and there's so much of that in that movie.
I agree, like, that what he did was, you know, like you said, like, it was very real. It's very relatable. Like, everybody kind of goes through this process, I guess, in life. But to sit there and watch this movie and how bored I was and to rate it even a 3 would just be dishonest to myself.
I mean, I get it, but
And it's not just enjoyability. Sometimes I watch a movie that's not necessarily 100% enjoyable, but it kind of it intrigued me more. This movie just had no intrigue to me.
I kind of agree with that too. I was between 3.5 and 4. One of my critiques was that I've seen movies that are this boring, like some of Tarkovsky's films, but they interested me more. Like I was interested to like either put the piece together of what was happening in the story because it was confusing, or like in Stalker, like it's a fucking science fiction movie, so you want to know what the fuck is going on.
Right.
Like there wasn't much of that here, but I think it was more in just like, I don't know, just like what it was saying about life itself was the intrigue for me, at least.
I think so,
at the
too.
end though.
Yeah, and I'm not going to sit here and lie to you like I wasn't bored at parts of the movie. I was. But I'm accepting that and, you know, understanding that this movie isn't supposed to be wildly entertaining.
Yeah.
It's not the goal of the movie. It's
No,
not
and
what
I
it's
wasn't
trying to do.
expecting that either.
Yeah, but I just think the message that it was trying to deliver was, 1, very human, 2, very relatable, and 3, well executed. I feel like the way that they portrayed what they were trying to tell us was very well done. Like the irony that both of the best times that each of the grandparents had were not with their family. Like the best time that the grandpa had was with like his old friends from work in the police academy. The best time the mom had was with Noriko. I think it was like their family friend.
No, it was their son's. That was their son's wife.
Oh, son's wife.
who
So,
died in
but
the
still,
war.
not like a blood relative. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Essentially, the best and most memorable moments they had while they were visiting their family was not with their family, and I think that was very telling and purposeful. And the way that they showed that and how the grandparents interacted with people that weren't in their family, it's almost like every time they were with their family, everything was like a formality. Everything had to be done simply because they were family, not because they wanted to be there or enjoyed each other's presence. And that's so real. It's like
I
it was an
understand you're
obligation.
harping on the realness of the story,
Yeah,
and I
because-
agree with the realness. What did you say? You said you like the message. You said 2 other things.
I said the message, the relatability, and the execution.
So what I will say, and what takes me completely out of this movie, is the execution is dated enough for me to not really care about the execution itself, therefore the movie itself. Like, it's the same reason why if you're going to read something like The Odyssey, you don't read the first, like, version of the book. Like,
But you can't
the first
appreciate it,
English. Dude, all right. Well, I actually did try to read The Odyssey,
Okay, but,
earlier this
like-
year, and I was just like, all right, this is... And I got some weirder... outdated translation of it. It was still in English, but it was just like, okay, this is just too old for me. I'm not going to enjoy any of this at all. And it's like, give me a newer one that's, you know, makes sense to me. I mean, this is different because, like, it does make sense, but it's just like, if you put a camera in your own life and then you recorded those moments that you had with your family, is that a great movie or is that just what literally happened? And because during that time, they, like, just for technological reasons, they don't have the ability to kind of, I don't know, curate some like real story more cinematically, more thematically. Like if this movie were to
Okay,
be
but-
created now,
Yeah.
it would be more entertaining. The score would be better.
Well, it's because we're all rotted, bro.
Yeah, dude, but it's like,
Like-
there's some honesty that you need to have with yourself, though. I feel like,
Dude,
when you're
real life, just shit happening in real life is a whole genre of movie. It's slow
Yeah,
cinema.
I
There's
just
so
don't
much of
ag-
that.
I don't agree with you.
Like Edward
Yeah.
Yang's Yee Yee. That's 3
I
hours
love,
of that.
all right, I'm halfway through Yee right now. I should have
Yeah.
finished it. I loved it. I love it so
Well, it's
far.
very similar. There's more story beats in that. There's more shit going on, but it's the same.
Yeah,
I'll
but-
tell you this right now. It doesn't end on this extravagant fucking.
No, I'm not expecting it to
Yeah.
either. But I like it more because like I said, the execution is more timely. It resonates with me way more.
I mean,
than
I
the
agree 100%.
execution that they had
Yeah.
for this movie.
I guess that makes sense. I just think the point of the movie is it is what happens. That's it. It's not supposed to be some roundabout like here's the like in your face message we were trying to give you. That's not what the movie is. It literally is just showing you what happens.
You guys don't think it's overrated a little bit though?
I think
I think it's
an
overrated.
average
Yeah,
rating
like
of a 4.4 is overrated.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Because I mean, listen, I agree with you to a certain extent that it is boring, and that takes away from the score for me. But that doesn't mean it was bad, and I didn't appreciate parts of it.
Yeah, I just
Okay,
think it's
but all right, you said it's boring. It's rated this highly. Why do you think it's rated this highly?
because it's like an essential. Like I said earlier, It's a Wonderful Life is another essential. You show this to any person that has fucking parents, and
Yeah.
it's the movie.
And I'll bet you some people resonate more than others, and I'll bet you a lot of those people that rated it highly do not see it as boring.
Yeah, or if you have kids, it's everything.
I think that this movie is rated this highly, and it is overrated solely due to the type of person that is the type of Letterboxd user and the type of person that would enjoy it in themselves. They need to like this movie.
What? What do you mean?
Like, it's just pretentious, I feel like, to rate this so highly, dude.
I think it's technically a super sound movie.
I think it's a little bit overrated.
Yeah.
I think 4.4 is a lot.
Yeah, I'm
but
agreeing
like I
with you.
said, it's a classic.
Yeah.
It's timeless and it's needed.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're trying to get into movies and try to get into old shit, because there's a lot of old shit, but you just don't want to, I don't know, you're like new into it and you're not the biggest fan of black and white movies. There's some that speak to you. I would say skip this one.
I would start with this one. I would not start with this one. There are enjoyable movies.
Yeah.
More enjoyable movies from that time.
I agree. But I still think it was a worthwhile watch, and I think at some points it was a very enjoyable watch, and I appreciated this movie. I'll say that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So overall, a little bit of a success and a not success.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
us.
I think Monty would probably take his time back if he could.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
And that's okay. We don't have to agree on everything.
No, we
Yeah.
do not.
If we love everything, this shit's gonna be boring.
That's
so.
right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
But I still think you should go out and watch Tokyo Story and all of the movies that we discussed here today, including Florida Project and, of course, Love Exposure. If you guys have seen these movies, comment about them down below. Let us know your thoughts. If you haven't seen them, but you go and watch them because of this especially, please come back.
Definitely come
let us
back
know
and
your
let us
thoughts.
know, yeah.
We'd love to start a
Definitely let
conversation.
us know, please.
Yes.
Because
please.
I
Hell
need
yeah.
some validation, please.
for Tokyo
Because I'm
Story?
not seeing it anywhere.
I don't think he is either. I saw a couple like mid reviews.
No, I saw one star that said this shit was
Yeah.
boring as hell.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like, I mean, we already cut from this, but it's like, dude, if you're going to like this movie, you better be reading 2 books a month minimum.
Okay, encore.
You better,
All right, all
dude.
right.
You better be.
Pipe down.
So you better have a master's degree.
Send
dog.
him to the corner. All right. Anyways, thank you
Yeah.
guys for watching. Appreciate it as always. Got the Oscars coming up. Excited for that.
Yeah.
But appreciate you guys for watching as always. Even if you haven't seen the movies, leave a comment. We always appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yo.